So I recently moved apartments, and some of my students, especially my 11th graders, were kind of wondering where I'm living. I think maybe because they're almost ready to enter the rental market and start getting scalped on rent also. So they want to know what the apartment is like. I openly stated to them that it's pretty nice. So this is the entrance. I'm actually like not gonna walk in because I just am not going outside because of COVID-19. But by the entrance, there's this sort of light right here. So, if you just want light in this area, you can turn that on. I hardly ever use it because there's so much natural light in this apartment. But to the left is kind of the kitchen. So you come in here. I'd buy this refrigerator, which I can barely get in the frame. It's like a thing in California, I guess, that is not a problem in Oregon, where I was moving from. So I ended up, buying it. You can kind of see my food supply for, this COVID outbreak thing. That's what I've got going on so far. Been creating coffee with this guy right here. This Hario. It's not the V60, it's something else. But it's like a cold brew coffee. You just rest this in here, right? And then you add the coffee grounds, add the water, and then I've been storing it in things like this, which has been pretty helpful. I've had unlimited coffee supply. I think I've shown you guys this cabinet before. But there's a lot of storage space in this apartment, like overhead. If you go over here, more storage, right? More storage. I recently purchased this wok, which made its debut in the miso soup video. I'm actually super excited to have it because with a wok, it makes making fried rice much easier. To the left, we have basically the dishwasher, which I haven't been using really. I just use the dish rack up here. Crock pot, Clorox, sink. I have a, Ninja and some toaster, microwave, some bananas that are about to go, gloves, so that I don't get, coronavirus. Then I have this sort of like kitchen island, which is actually really useful. I keep a lot of different things there. This tip jar from when I used to have like a bar set up at my old apartment, Velvet's Food. And then I kind of created this thing with this sake bottle and sake set. Um, it's actually, I got it at Target, but it's kind of cool, mounted on the wall. I have this Coca-Cola mirror, and this is my spice cabinet, which I think was shown a little bit in another video. But it's an old World War II ammunitions case that I like turned into a spice cabinet. This is actually right here, a bottle opener, but it looks like a key. And then I have like some anime stuff set up in here. This is from Japan when I went to Yokohama Arena. They had a Tales of Destiny shop. Well, a Tales of shop. It's also where I got these things here. Sort of print out and sells. Oh, that one's all crooked. I have to probably tape it. I have some hanging scrolls from Dissidia. Same here. This is the bag that we took stuff home from with the Tales of shop. And I kind of have cards set up. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this table. I think I might actually get like a house plant or something like that. It's my kitchen table with random stuff on it. And then you can kind of go through this way into the living area, this is how I have this set up right now. And then got the balcony, right? Over here, this looks really nice and fancy, but it's actually just where we store the Wi-Fi. Behold Wi-Fi, right? I've been spending a lot of time in this chaise chair because of COVID-19, just kind of like chilling here, sitting here, doing my work for school, making lessons and whatnot. Then we got this chair here. I actually got this for free from Target. The manager was like, hey, I'll put this at the front desk for you, and then just go pick it up when you're ready to pay. And then they were like, oh, you're just picking up this chair, right? And we're like, yeah. And so they just gave it to us. They didn't even charge us for it. Here's the couch that I recently got. It actually, I didn't know what to do with these. I used to have these really like uncomfortable chairs in my kitchen. So I have these, you know, I guess cushions. And I wasn't sure what to do with them. Without it, the couch kind of, looks like this. It just dead ends, right? So I just decided to use them to make like a armrest type of thing. Some neat stuff over here. I have my old English lit Norton Anthology. I've not read all of it, although I wish I had. That'd be super cool. I have this little box that actually has incense in it. And this has these like Chinese meditation balls, although that's hard to see right here. Right. And then this right here is actually a chess set that opens up. I was going to put it out on the table, but instead I have this stuff out. I've actually been reading this Notes from the Underground by Dostoevsky. One of my students, Ramel, gave it to me. I'm about halfway through. It's actually really complicated reading. So I was trying to plan the other day and do it, and it was just not working because this guy's language is all over the place. So you have to really pay attention to it. I'm also trying to get through this, Picture of Dorian Gray, but I just haven't been able to yet. This little thing actually will light up if you get a text message. If somebody will text me right now, its eyes will turn red. 2 seconds, 3, 4. Nope. Just gonna not wait for that forever. And then this actually is a coffee table that I made, decoupaged with comic books and stuff, manga comics. Each of the legs has like a different theme. This one's from Claymore, and then this one is from like Soul Eater. I think there's actually a part where it says Soul Eater, maybe around this way. Yeah, Soul Eater right there. And then this Tsubasa, and the other leg is from, what did we end up doing that one on? I forget. And then I kind of have this poster up right here, but I'm not sure if it will stay up. It's from an anime called The Garden of Sinners. It was like never really released in America, although I would say you should watch it. This is the master bedroom, which as you can see is completely empty. This is the room I'm looking to rent out, right? And it actually has its own sort of hallway that goes down into like this sort of vanity / sink area. And then it has the bathroom also, which is kind of nice how the shower is set up with seats in it. Turn off. There we go. But yeah, I want to find a roommate for this, but currently COVID-19 is destroying our country, so I don't know how that's gonna go. And then through here is the area I decided to claim as my own. Oh, hey, baby. She's like, what's going on? I have a couple cabinets here just with stuff. Toilet paper, haha. Worth gold now. And then this is completely empty. I just haven't found any use for it. Bathroom area, kind of the same setup as the other area. Hung up this sort of like Chinese Asian motif going on. And then I have this area as my own bathroom. Has like the full bath and shower in case I want to take a bath or something. Still going with the Asian motif here. The automatic light's kind of irritating though. You have to always remember to turn it off or else you're wasting electricity. This is just like utility closet. So I keep all my tools and stuff. And then this is kind of like my room. So if you look, you open this door, come in, and there's like the bathroom area. And then if you turn, it's bedroom area. So it's about as good, if not better, than I think the master bedroom. Starting from the left, that's my door right there. Just kind of what I got going on here. My old violin. Over here I have a bunch of pretty cool stuff. Well, pretty nerdy stuff, I think. But this is my first violin. It costs like $50. You can see that it still has the like finger markers on here so that you know where to put your fingers. And it sounded like garbage. I ended up buying a new one. This is the original poster that came with Chrono Trigger, the game for Super Nintendo. I put up these kind of swords around it to make it look cool. And then here's some of the anime games that I have, but not that much. I'm trying to like cut back because bringing them with me every time I move is like really irritating. This is from Tales of. No, it isn't. It's from Manakemia. I almost forgot the name of it. 2 5Ks that I ran last year in Oregon. And this is kind of a version of My Neighbor Totoro, but it's with Robo and Luca from Chrono Trigger, which I think is super cool. I have this dragon incense burner, so you can kind of like, you put incense underneath and then it has smoke come out through the top. You can also put like a tea light candle in here. This is my MSI laptop. The ones that like kids have been asking me about a couple times. Here are the specs if you want to know them. You can like pause and watch that or whatever. And then even though I have a glowy mouse at work, this is the mouse that I'm rolling with here because it has more buttons on the side which matter. They're also indented, so your fingers find them easier. Good for online gaming. I recently got this fan, which I'm super stoked about. It's all retro. Can't wait to use that during summer. It's kind of where Velvet sleeps. I think I told some of you guys that she tried to bust out of here. You can see where the cage is deformed. She chewed on it so hard. I practice violin here. I just need strings right now. This actually, I bought, man, where did I get this? Oh, FYE, when FYE was still a store. And they had the original Helsing release. They had a couple of these limited edition like posters and stuff. The bed. I have this painting from one of my students, Nancy Banderas. She is really, really awesome and constantly creating artistic stuff. I just don't have a frame that will fit it because it has stuff on it like that juts out. It makes me think of the anime Madoka Magica when you go into one of the witch realms. And I just really want to have like a frame before I put it up somewhere. Then over here, I have some stuff from Ergo Proxy. So each of the original DVDs came with some of these. I just found frames that actually happen to be the right size for them. So I have that. This came with Final Fantasy Type 0 when it was localized in America. I actually participated in a, what do you call it? It's not like a protest, but we got signatures in order to get it brought over here. And I kind of have also from Type 0, these are the summons, the cards that you can use like to summon. So I just put those in a frame. This is the closet over here. You could stand in it, which is nice. All of my shoes. I have this katana here that was forged in Japan, which is kind of neat. This stuff is actually like incense. I hardly ever use it, so I've just had it forever. It's my grandfather's old pipe. And then this like scented oil, cologne, all of this stuff. I actually left this in here because Velvet likes to sleep in here a lot of times, so I'll leave that for her. TV setup. I got my PS4. I got my Switch. No, I don't play Xbox. Sorry. I know. Everyone's like, add me on, whatever. You wouldn't want me to add you anyway. Oh, this is actually from the first Resident Evil movie with Mila Jovovich. This is like her weapon. Whoa, that's dusty. I need to dust over there. It's like toothbrush for velvet. Just have it sitting there because that's just, easiest to access. I'm actually getting a Japanese futon cover for the bed, so it should be super nice. Those covers are really comfortable. Hey baby, what's up? You want to be on video? You want to be on video? Can you shake? No, you're just gonna lick. No, come on. Well met. Oh, well met. It's a pleasure. Can you bounce? Bounce. Okay. But yeah, that's basically the apartment, just so you guys are able to see it. I don't think I showed off the Doom poster. This came with the original Doom game, and it has in gold the signatures of the developers for it. I didn't store it very well, so it's still all crisscrossed and whatnot. But I got these cool sort of candle hangers to go on each side. Oh, this is a bell from when I went to the Inari Fox Shrine in Japan. I feel like it has a really beautiful ring to it. Velvet wanting to go out. But yeah, that's pretty much the apartment. Pretty happy with it. Just need to find a roommate. Hopefully you guys are all doing well. We're in, I think, day 4. Well, I'm in day 4 of quarantine. Even though it's really nice out. Might spend some time on the balcony. But I know the governor, I think he's the governor. I haven't been back here long enough to really get back into Californian politics. Wants us all locked indoors unless we're doing some kind of important thing. A few people wandering around, I guess walking their dog. One of the things that I'm super skeptical of is if you look out there, there's like that little stand that has, poop bags in it. And I just don't want to touch it because I know so many people here, touch that. So I've been trying to avoid that at all costs. But yeah. Anyways, stay safe out there. This is the apartment. This is how I'm living. So I think it's pretty nice so far. Unless I die in here of coronavirus, which hopefully won't happen. So that's what I got. All right, signing off.